not mocking you. It's Mocking With You, the podcast that settles the debates once and for all. With your host, Lil B, and the hater.
Hello and welcome to the Mock. Thank you for joining us on this beautiful 4th of July weekend. We are bringing you the Great American or All-American List. This means anything that you can think of under the red, white, and blue of the United States can be on this list. So I jokingly texted Chris earlier and said, how long is the list? What is too long of a list?
What's the limit?
Because my list is long and it's going to be hard to decide. And I need Chris.
Man, so who's going first? I mean, like, what's my point again?
So hold on. Say it.
What's the playoff again? Woo!
You get number one.
I put in the stars and stripes. The American flag.
The American flag going with the great, going strong. Going. What the hell? Why can't I? There we go.
Yeah, I mean,
obviously the American flag.
I mean, we were talking about the show, like, what is there a number one? A pure number one, and I think this is it.
Yeah, it definitely is up there. Hold on, I gotta cross it off my list. This is one on my list, so obviously. All right, I'm going with what I think is the clear number one. Like, the American flag's a great choice. And that's what makes America great. But you know what really makes America great, Chris?
What?
Hashtag winning. World War I, World War II champs, baby. We win.
You win.
Hashtag
Winning. Wow. I never. I feel like people were like, hashtag winning. What?
What do we do, Chris? What does America do, Chris?
Get in the really long, drawn out war?
If America's not involved in it, people don't win. When America comes in, we win.
How many we win, but we get stuck in the mud.
We end wars. Okay.
All right. Yeah, it wasn't what both of these ones, and then I got both of them, and I'm so happy because I thought you could put in number one and two. I put in the Star Spangled Banner.
That's
the anthem.
Oh, the national
anthem.
The
national anthem.
I don't know. Yeah, sure. Yeah, I mean, you know what? Funny enough, that didn't come up on any of the list. How did that not come up on all of my research?
I didn't know you could put this at all.
No, that's a great one.
I'm sorry.
Star Spangled Banner is great, but winning's better. We
win.
win.
Yeah, no, this is like winning. Tom Brady loves to win.
Yeah, all right. You know what else is great about America, sir? What makes America great? The American dream.
The American dream. Is it still alive? I don't know.
You want to say it's not alive? Why do hundreds and thousands and millions of people still rush to cross the American border every year?
It's true.
Because you can't get the freedom and get the things that America gives you. Like, if you love your country so much, they always stay. If people talk about leaving, why do they not leave?
Yeah, no, everyone talks about how they're going to leave. Like, oh, the Americans so oppressive. Well, let's go to Canada. Let's go to Mexico.
No, they bitch and moan.
Colombia.
You think you have it bad. Europeans don't have the freedoms that we do. They're free, but they can't even talk against their own government without being in prison.
No. Actually, they're like legalized system is a lot more aggressive than ours.
Have you heard the great thing about England going on right now?
I don't know, it's really hot.
No, they have to pay a TV tax to own a TV. And if they don't pay that TV tax, and if they don't report that they have a TV, a cop will be sent to your home to see if you don't have said TV, and if you're not paying a tax on said TV, and if you're not paying said tax on a TV you own, you go to jail. So you don't come tell me that the American dream is not a lie.
I said I don't know. I never said it was that.
You just said, is it a lie?
Is it a lie? It's a lot harder than it was when we were younger.
True.
All right, man. I didn't really understand yet the Declaration of Independence.
The dick. I had the Constitution. Same thing.
Some separate things. The Constitution is different than the Declaration.
Same.
And then you can take the Constitution.
So you're going a different route than I am. I'm shocked that
I really am.
You really.
I didn't have a literal here.
Yeah, you really are.
But don't worry, I'll get in the next stuff. Don't worry, just put on the list. But they put it on the list. Don't worry.
You know, all right, hold on. Let's see. I already got winning into the American dream, but let's see. Where do I want to go with next? All right, you know what? There's nothing more American than this one item, this one thing. And it's obviously, there's nothing more American than the apple pie.
Right. It's on the list, bro. It's on the list.
Nothing more appropriate for an all-American list without having the American pie, the apple pie in that list. It would have been a massive failure if the pie didn't get taken.
The pie, no, like that. No, we wouldn't have that classic moment on the American pie. I'm taking the barbecue.
Yep. Okay. Barbecue. I had grilling barbecue. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. That was gonna probably be one of my next picks.
Or like, I mean, it's new enough. It's new everywhere. But
nobody does it like America.
It's over the top here.
I mean, you really
just take a diesel truck engine and then make a grill with it.
Shut up, man! You just gave like 3 things away in your one little fucking.
I'm sorry. I know. Achievement. It's all the teams.
All right, it has to be taken. It should have been in the top 3 picks, but top 4 is going to have to go. There's nothing more American. Yes, this one thing can be found in other nations, but it is the bald eagle, the American eagle.
Bald eagle.
The bald eagle is.
Yes. By the way, I see them a lot in Missouri. I know you've been here. They're all over it.
Yeah, I used to see them a lot in Minnesota. I think I've seen one here in southern Indiana.
They're more common in the Midwest, I feel like.
The American eagle, though, sir.
The American eagle. Yeah, gotta have it.
Yeah.
No, they were made in China, but they were made in China, but I feel like we have put them over the top. And I'm talking about fireworks.
Oh, 100%. Yeah, fireworks. Okay, you're 100% right. So that's on my list. There is nothing more American than fireworks. Yes.
You have 4th of July without fireworks. What's that?
Yeah. So so yes, is it very Chinese? Yes, because Chinese made it. They still are the number one country in the world for fireworks, but you don't think of America if you don't think of fireworks as one of the top 5 things.
Right.
You just a fun fact. Who do you think is the number 2 nation out there when it comes to fireworks? I'm producing them.
Us.
Nope.
Mexico.
Nope. I'll give you a hint. A country in Europe.
What? Man, I don't know. Denmark.
Italy.
Italy. Man, man. Why is it Denmark, by the way?
I mean, Italy, you would have never guessed. I mean, you would like when would you have gone with Italy?
I would never guess Italy. It's like Italy and then it's pasta.
Yeah, they're also very known for their fireworks. All right, you took fireworks. We have something that we have been waiting 6 months for happening at the end of this month. And then we are just a couple months away from the most American thing that it literally shuts down relationships.
It's done. It's done.
And I'm taking football.
Football. Well, not football. Football.
Football. Like there's nothing more American than American football. It's a religion. Let's be honest. Football is a religion.
It really is. Like it's something of God.
It's a cult. Whatever you want to call
it. It's a cult. It's all of them. It's all of them. But
yeah, you Monday, Friday, Thursday, Saturday, Sunday, 5 days out of the week is dedicated to one sport for 6 or 4 months.
Saturday.
Like
Thursday.
The world, the United States rotates for 5 months of the year around football.
Yeah, like all sports talk radio, all sports talk in general, it's just football. Yeah, okay. Well, not me with the football, man. That was on my list. Like, man, but you know what? I'll take something that's quintessentially American and that, like, it's been around for like 150 years. Baseball.
Yeah, I had baseball. I mean, baseball was obviously an obvious choice.
It's obvious. It's like it's summer.
It's summer. I mean, baseball is summer. When you think of summer, if you are anybody that in the world or in the United States, probably in your top 10 things you're going to think of, baseball is going to be one of those things. Baseball is the American pastime. It was for a very long time. I think it's rotated to football over the last like 20 years.
I mean, like, I feel like football is America's obsession.
Yes.
And I would still say that baseball is still the pastime. Pass our time watching baseball. Until we get to football, then it's all football. All the time.
So we talked about a lot of things, Chris. We've talked about barbecues. We talked about apple pies. We talked about fireworks. We've talked about football and baseball. There's one thing with all those things we talked about that goes with them all. And that's obviously going to have to be the beer.
The beer? Oh, man, I thought you were going to talk about something else, but yeah, that's good too.
I know what you thought. I was going to say it, but beer. Because
I know it's not on my list if I don't drink.
I don't drink either as much as I used to, but it's American. Like I understand other countries like Germany and all these other countries in Ireland and everything drink. They think they're drinkers. Nah, folks. We took that and we made it ours. And we just don't have one brewery or two breweries. We have hundreds and thousands of breweries. We have microbreweries. I have you know how American, this is how American beer is. I have a monastery 20 minutes down the road that has a microbrewery in it. Okay? That's American.
Man. I don't know if a pub would there be a pub in a monastery in England? I don't think so.
Yeah.
Maybe in Ireland.
I was going to say, they have their own microbrewery. That's all.
All right. And so you hit on one thing there. It goes with Evan Sport. And most of them think of baseball, but I'm thinking a hot dog, man.
Whoa, not where I thought you were going. But yes, great choice. Great choice. Yeah, okay. I did not have that because I just put that.
A hot dog, a block, whatever, whatever it is.
That's fine. Great pick. A hot dog definitely is high on the list. I automatically assume hot dog with barbecue and stuff.
Yeah, but I don't put the barbecue.
But it's not where I thought you were going. I'm not going to go where I thought you were going, and not where I thought I was going to go when I said beer, because. But.
I just thought of something right now. It's not been on the list, but I'm taking it next. No, take it. Go ahead.
We failed, right?
No,
we failed.
Everything we want on this list.
Correct. You're right, but we're at number 7, and if you really think, and you taken something that kind of talks about the Declaration of Independence. There is not one thing more American than this item that should be in the top 2, if not number 1. Guns.
Why was that not? What?
Yeah. I mean, my list is so long. It got buried, but guns.
But guns. You know what? I wouldn't say that. I was like. What's the name for the top? Then like on in the top, the hot button. Like every time the Democrats are in office, it's hitting a gun.
Why do people not fuck with America? Because there's a gun behind every single blade of grass.
Yeah, so literally have to fight through every every redneck hooking hole.
I mean, the cities. You're not just gonna. You're gonna have to worry about the gangs. You're gonna have to worry.
All the gangs, all right, we're gonna make a pact right now.
You ain't taking my territory. And then you got the rednecks saying, "Oh no, these are our woods, boys."
Oh yeah. There's people don't understand. They think about gun culture and they think about rednecks, but it's more than just rednecks. Black people love guns, Chinese people love guns. It's the most international cultural thing we have in America.
Not many, yeah. A lot of countries.
Chinese love guns. Japanese love, it don't matter what race you are. You love the guns.
And some people have more than some world's military. Some countries' military is a person.
Yeah. In the basement.
Yeah. There was a stat. There was a stat I saw, and it's been years, and I don't know what the numbers are anymore. But it was like the American people, not the military, the American people own like 50-something% of the world's population of guns. I'm like, those are rookie numbers. We got to pump those up.
Yeah, like every redneck got their own armory.
Yes, guns, sir.
By the way, we did fail. That could have been number 3.
Yeah.
I think people will get really mad that it's so low.
Yes, 100%. That
Oh
should.
man, that's good. You know what I'm fired though? And I'm hungry. I'm really hungry right now.
Is
What
that
was
what?
that? Number 7?
Yeah, we need you to scroll down so people can see the picks coming up.
Oh yeah, that would help, wouldn't it? There we go. Young got number 7 is awful. We got the ball there.
I got it. So
And make the list. You know what? Not so sound really good right now.
that's not American. It could be. You can argue that Americans made nachos. Like,
By the way, we don't just make nachos. We make the most off the wall, like crazy nachos, like nachos in
are you
a.
taking nachos?
Yeah, I'm taking nachos.
Okay. I had to make sure.
There's like a plot of nachos, like it's got like 20 pounds of meat on it, and man, nachos.
Chris, you failed again. You failed
I'm
miserably.
hungry.
I get that you're hungry and you're naming foods off. And I get it. But Chris, if you really think about foods and what America does, what is the one thing Americans do better than any country in the world? We can fry any damn fucking food we want. Dude,
The violator.
fucking fried Oreos. Fuck yeah, we do that.
Dude, just go to the fair and that's just all they do now. They just fry everything.
They fried pickles, you name
Fried
it.
butter.
You fucking fry that shit. Fried food,
Like,
sir.
but you see the bagels right here? Why don't you fry them?
Yeah, okay. What do we have in this house that's edible? We're gonna fry that shit. That's American, okay? We fucking fry everything.
Dude. Yeah, so speaking of fry, what I'm the most American thing. Remember when the French banned the French fry?
Yeah.
Yeah,
I'm
I'm taking French fries.
French fries. Somebody called them freedom fries or something. They changed.
No,
Remember?
we're calling them French fries for the sake of this episode.
Yes, because I think it was America. There was something that we stopped calling them French fries, and we said these bitches are freedom fries.
Freedom fries, bro.
Yes, that's great. All right.
It tastes like freedom.
Okay, so this is
That was like right after 9/11.
We got 2 picks left, and I'm picking like 3 or 4. So I'm trying to pick between those 3 and 4. You know,
I'm just picking all food to end the whole thing.
Chris needs food.
I'm starving.
All right, and there's one massive one you're leaving off when you go food with America. All right.
I have it on the list, but we'll see.
Okay. There's a lot of things that are American. We've joked. We got the American pie. We got baseball. We got guns, beers. We got nachos. We got freedom fries. You know, we haven't really talked about the people. We haven't talked about certain things and looks.
I know where you're going.
And there is one thing we have made the most American thing ever, and it's with your hair. I'm taking the mullet.
The mullet. Wow. The mullet.
You see the mullet, you know American.
Like no one else anywhere has a mullet.
That's my point, which makes it American.
Remember, like well, it's big now, but like remember in the 90s, it was like mega big.
The mullet, man, and it's making its resurgence.
Making a resurgence.
There's baseball players wearing that mullet.
Oh yeah. I haven't been looking at the list, so I'll look at the list and make sure that. Okay, you know what number is this?
This is the 10th pick. This is the last pick.
Man.
I know it's hard.
I think about remember when like President Bush was like president, and he was like, "Yeah, we're gonna have shock and awe."
Yeah.
And remember when like they would show the aircraft areas, and you know what was flying out those aircraft areas? The F-16,
What are you taking?
the F-16 fighter jet.
The F-16 you're taking? Oh my God, Chris.
I'm sorry.
No, we failed.
We got bomb the world to pieces.
Chris, we failed.
What was there? What we missed? We missed a lot of things.
You just said the thing we missed. You took a partial of it.
Oh.
I'm taking it right here. The U.S. military.
Yeah.
I mean, it wasn't on my list, but is there anything more American than the U.S. military?
Yeah. I mean,
that's a deal.
like everyone was like, "Oh no!" Everyone was like all mad and like, we got involved in Israel, and I'm like, that's how scared people are of our military.
Yes, we got the U.S. military. We have the greatest military in the world. There's a reason. I mean, that is our export, our military. We will make sure nobody ever owns us. You know, like we fought for our freedom, and we'll make sure we always have our freedom. There's a reason people don't leave this country is because they will always have the freedoms because of our U.S. military. Talking about the American dream, we will always have that because of our U.S. military. Our guns will always have that because of our U.S. military. Our Declaration of Independence, our American flag, our Star-Spangled Banner will always be done because of our U.S. military. This is a steal and a blasphemy that we had. We were going to forget about it. It was number 10.
Number 10. So like the things that we thought should have been higher on the guns and the military, that one could have been higher. Like,
yeah. So, all right. I'm mad that happened, but I'm upset because
I think we're gonna have to do this again next year.
Yes, 100%. But you know one thing, I have to say it. This is my one honorable mention. You had food. You had a run of food, right? I didn't really take food. I took American pie. Or the apple pie, not the American pie. Different thing. Also could have been on this list. Could have been on this list. But Chris, you had all this food, right? I took fried foods. You know, I had fried foods. You know one thing we also do very well at?
Hamburgers?
Yes, we do. We do hamburgers very well.
You know
what else we do with our foods?
Condiments?
No. We put this food with this food and make it together. And you know one of the greatest things the Americans have ever made? The donut cheeseburger. That thing is delicious.
No, I never had one.
Oh my God, you're missing out. A fresh place. I forget what it was called. It was in Georgia. We would go there and they would literally make the donuts.
Make the donuts.
When you ordered them, then they fried or they cooked the meat, the hamburger meat, then made the buns, the two donuts, into buns and put the cheeseburger on the buns, the donuts, and then you had a donut cheeseburger, and they're fucking amazing. That's American, sir. And that was gonna be my 10th pick, but I'm glad still in the U.S. military at 10.
I'm drooling right now. I'm just like I'm not outside. I
will send you. I have photos of donut cheeseburgers in my.
I almost drooled on him. I was like, I thought I had like drool looking down my beard.
The donut cheeseburger. I have a whole
the
bunch.
Luther. That's what it's called.
What's that?
It's called the Luther.
No, they're called the donut cheeseburger. Don't try to give it something.
No, that's what it's called. It literally is called the Luther.
I've never heard it called that. But that's fine. I believe you. I'm trying to find a photo because
It sounds amazing. I'm starving. By the way, I have him at one place here, and I got rounded out. I'm probably just gonna have some hamburgers for dinner.
hamburger. Yeah, well, me and the wife are gonna make hamburgers and a hot dog tomorrow, obviously for 4th of July.
Yeah, I can do that too. I got steak out though too as well.
Oh, that ain't. Oh God, I just saw another thing: chicken and waffles.
Chicken and waffles, well.
I mean, that's Belgium, though. They're very good, known for their chicken and waffles. So, but I'm just, chicken and waffles. I was looking through my phone. I have a photo of a donut cheeseburger, and it's so amazing, and I can't find it, but just know that they're amazing.
Yeah, no, amazing. And so what do we do? I think we're off next week, or we're on next week, right?
Yeah, we're gonna probably be on next week because Mike and Brooke we have my wife's getting surgery next week, but she's not gonna. It's on Thursday, so we can easily record on Friday because she's not gonna want to do anything. We probably have to move the cancellation to the 25th because now they moved their date to come out.
So that's one thing.
Yeah. We just found out today. We first thought they weren't going to come, and then they asked if they could make that day work, and we're like, yes, please come.
What are we doing next week then? So what are doing?
We would move up the schedule that week.
I'm trying to tell a fan.
Yeah, I didn't have it out. That is drafting the Hall of Very Good MLB players.
Oh yeah, no, that's what I was thinking, but I didn't want to say that.
And then
that was
next week. Yeah, so next week will be that. Then the week after that will be building our mall food court. Then we'll take the end of the month off, the 25th, and then we go into August with Scrubs weeks. So, that's it. U.S. military. Matt wins.
The F-16, man. I'm on.
Dude, if you're gonna pick no, sir. If you're gonna pick a U.S. military,
you know what? Just salute that damn military and let's get out of here.
35 Raptor. We don't even sell that damn thing. We sell the 16. We don't sell the 35.
Raptor.
The F-35 Raptor.
Oh yeah. No, but that's what I grew up on.
W. Again, hashtag winning. Little B.
Yeah.
Hashtag winning.
You know what? I'm so hungry. Everyone just have a blessed holiday, and you know what?
Be safe.
Try to eat all the fingers. Yes. Don't eat them to Paul, okay?
Okay, well, hold on.
Thank you for listening to the Mocking You podcast. Yours truly, Lil B at Brunelli Sports and the Hater at Supercharged 33.